Hi everyone! Do you think a beautiful Flutter sleeve is difficult to make? It's actually much easier than you might think. In this tutorial, I'll show you how to create one using nothing more than an ordinary dinner plate. Yes, really, a dinner plate. I'll also show you how to finish the armhole without a serger, so the inside looks just as neat as the outside. If you enjoy simple sewing techniques that make your projects look more professional, you're in the right place. Let's get started. First, prepare all of your pattern pieces. We'll start by sewing the shoulder seam. Of course, you could simply stitch it and finish the edges with a serger. But today, I want to show you a cleaner method that looks much nicer on the inside. We'll use a French seam. Place the fabric pieces with the wrong sides together and sew the first seam about 3 millimeters or 1/8 of an inch from the raw edge. Then turn the fabric so the right sides are together, press the edge flat, and sew a second seam about 5 to 7 millimeters or 1/4 of an inch from the folded edge. This encloses all the raw edges inside the seam, leaving the inside of the garment neat and clean. Now press the seam and press it toward the front piece. Here's a small tip that makes a big difference. To help the Flutter sleeve sit nicely on the shoulder without looking too wide, I shorten the shoulder by 2 centimeters, or about 3/4 of an inch. I measure that distance from the edge, mark a point, and draw a new shoulder line on both the front and the back pieces. That's it, the base is ready. Now let's make the sleeve. For this, we'll need an ordinary dinner plate. Mine measures 23 centimeters, or about 9 inches across. If you're making a larger size, simply use a larger plate. Any round object will work, even a pot lid. Trace around the plate and cut out the circle, leaving a seam allowance of about 5 millimeters, or 1/4 of an inch. Next, fold the circle into quarters and find the center. Make a small mark there. It will help you align the sleeve perfectly with the shoulder seam later. I've chosen a Flutter sleeve width of 9 centimeters, or about 3.5 inches. Measure 9 centimeters down from the curved edge and draw the shape of your Flutter sleeve with a smooth, flowing line. Don't worry about making it perfectly symmetrical. The important thing is to keep the curves nice and smooth. Now cut out the sleeve. Next, check the inner edge. Right now, it matches the entire armhole, and you could certainly leave it that way, but I prefer a slightly shorter Flutter sleeve, so I trim about 3 centimeters or 1¼ inches from its length. This gives the sleeve a lighter, more delicate look. Now let's finish the outer edge. I'm using a zigzag stitch with a stitch length of 3 millimeters and a stitch width of 1.5 millimeters. Fold the edge over by about 5 millimeters, or 1/4 of an inch, and sew the zigzag stitch right along the fold. After that, carefully trim away the excess fabric close to the stitching. Small, sharp scissors work best for this step. Just take your time so you don't accidentally cut the stitches. Now give the edge a good press. After pressing, it will look much smoother and more polished. The sleeve is ready to attach. Match the center mark on the Flutter sleeve with the shoulder seam and pin everything in place. To finish the armhole, I'm using 2.5 centimeter bias tape, which is 1 inch wide. Next, clip the seam allowance. Around the curves, make the clips closer together, about 1 centimeter or 3/8 inch apart. This helps the armhole lie nice and flat without puckers. Now fold the bias tape away from the garment, press the seam allowance toward the tape, and sew a line of stitching very close to the seam. This keeps the seam allowance from rolling to the outside during wear. Then press the bias tape again, shaping it gently to match the curve of the armhole. Finally, fold the remaining edge of the bias tape to the inside and stitch it in place. The armhole is now neatly finished on both the outside and the inside. Now all that's left is sewing the side seams. I used the same French seam as before. First, sew with the wrong sides together about 3 millimeters or 1/8 of an inch from the edge. Then turn the garment, press the seam, and sew again about 5 to 7 millimeters or 1/4 of an inch from the fold. The final step is pressing the entire garment. Don't skip this part. A good press makes every seam lie flatter and gives your finished project a polished, professional look. And here's the finished result. The Flutter sleeve sits beautifully on the shoulder, the armhole is neatly finished, and the inside looks clean and professional, even without a serger. If you enjoyed this tutorial, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps support my channel. Let me know in the comments if you'll be trying this technique in one of your own sewing projects. Don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss my future sewing tutorials. Share this video with your friends, and be sure to check out my other sewing projects here on the channel. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.